Namaste, dear friends. Today we are on the fourth of a series of 5 videos that are discussing about how yoga and self-reflection or observation is very useful in this modern stressful world. And one of the questions I always get asked is, Kausthub, how can I be calm when I'm angry? How to practice ahimsa when I'm angry? Now, there are different ways we can address this question. Firstly, Patanjali's way. Patanjali is saying practice pratipaksha bhavana. Because if we are angry and we react based on this anger, invariably our response will be wrong. Because we want to punch somebody, we want to beat somebody, we want to hurt somebody, because that is what the energy of anger will create. And this doesn't create good karma, this doesn't create good consequences, because that cycle will never stop. If one man is made blind with one eye and the other man is making the other man blind again, the whole world will become blind, and that is what will happen. So when we are angry, as Patanjali says, practice pratipaksha bhavana. How to respond from another perspective. And this is where it comes to the second important topic. What is making you angry? Step back. Because normally anger is coming from a place where we feel not heard or not seen. And that is why we get angry. So if possible, try to communicate with that person who is triggering you of this feeling of anger by expressing what is making you angry and asking them to respect or observe those differences. And if they cannot, pratipaksha bhavana, walk the other way. You don't need that in your life, because the energy of anger will consume you as well as harm the other person. So reflect, what is the trigger of your anger? Why are you getting angry? Usually we get angry because there's something in us that is getting disturbed. It's a way of observing what work we need to do on ourselves. It's not just the other person who is creating that anger in us. It is the other person who is triggering something in us that needs healing. And therefore, take a step back to see what is it that is making you angry. What is it that is making you feel unheard, unseen, and work on that. If you feel that somebody is rejecting you, work on the rejection trauma. If you feel that your truth is not heard, work on that feeling. And sometimes we also have to understand that sometimes we are getting angry because we expect other people to understand what we don't express. Very often students tell me, Kausthub, I don't feel heard by my family. And I ask them that question, do you express yourself? If we don't express ourselves, how can we expect somebody to hear what we don't express? People say, I'm not seen. Are you revealing yourself? If we don't reveal ourselves, how can we expect to be seen? So very often, anger also comes because we have an unreasonable expectation, sometimes unreasonable attachments to certain things that the other person doesn't even know or is aware of. And that's why we need to work on those issues which are inside us that still need that healing, that still needs appropriate expression, so that we don't need to respond or react in an angry way as well. So these are some ideas for you to deal with anger. It's certainly not easy because anger is such a powerful force that it takes over. But remember, my dear friends, the consequences of anger can be very damaging, not only for the other person but also for you. And that is why take time step back and respond from a calm place. Try to not react immediately to a situation. Try to step back from that situation, reflect on it, and then get back to that person appropriately. Start this practice, my dear friends, because anger creates only more anger, and that's not good for this world. Namaste, my dear friends. Namaste, friends. I am Kausthub Desikachar of the Viniyoga tradition, and I'm very glad that you have come this far in the video. If you have come this far, it means you really like and appreciate our videos, and let us know how you feel about it through comments below. Let us also know that you appreciate it by giving us a thumbs up and also clicking the notification icon so that we will be inspired to produce more free and valuable content like this, and we let the community grow. So please subscribe to us so that the algorithms pick our videos in a much better manner. And thank you for sharing these videos through your social networks so that it reaches as many people as possible. This is the best way we can do to share nice content with our close friends and our students and other people who we care about. And be safe and be happy and be healthy as we are going through very difficult times, but let us remain connected to our heart with hope and Shraddha. Namaste.